Hello, welcome to everyone in this video. Today we want to discuss about the solution of this paper which asked in semester 1 in University of Calcutta. You first go through this question paper. You can see this is question paper on 2023. This is question number 1 which have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. After that question number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are all the question which asked in this paper. Today we want to discuss about this question number 1, and after that we will continue 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Such that. Okay. So let's start. First of all, you try to solve this question. After that, continue the video to watch the solution. First question says that sketch symmetrically a function f of x which is x mod x whole to the power beta, where is in a single plot where beta is half, 1 and 2 in the range x, a range of x is -1 to +1, for which of the above value of beta is function differentiable at the origin. First of all, we take beta equals to half, then the function will be like that. This is y root equals to root x like. So this curve will be like that. Okay. Then if you put beta equals to 1, the function like will be straight line is. Then beta equals to 2, this is x square like. So y equal to x square is this one. Okay. So these are three curves in a single plot. Now for continuity at x equal to 0, we just check this 0 plus and 0 minus. So for beta half, this function will be diverge. Okay. So this cannot be differentiable, right? For beta equals to 1, you can see these are equal left and right. So this is differentiable. For beta equals to 2, this also equal. So this also differentiable. For beta equals to 1 and 2, the function is differentiable at the origin, right? If there is any doubt, you must comment in the comment box. Next question say a cross g equals to b vector, a dot g equals to phi vector, express g in terms of a, b, phi and mod of a. Okay. So you can see a cross g is b. That means b is perpendicular to the plane which occupied by a and g. A and G occupied some occupy in some plane, and B is perpendicular to that plane. One thing is this. Now if you cross product, there is a sin theta which is between angle between A and G. So you will obtain the value of sin theta here. And if you dot product, there is a cos theta will be obtained. So this G is divided in two parts. This is cos part and this is perpendicular is sin part. This a cap perpendicular, that is the perpendicular to the a vector. Okay. So the G can be expressed in two terms, that is a vector, that is G cos theta a vector, and G sin theta a perpendicular. So G cos theta is nothing but phi by mod a, and a cap is a vector by mod a, and G sin theta is b vector by mod a. Okay. So a perpendicular, and a actually this a perpendicular can be taken as b vector, but this is not perpendicular to g vector. So this can be written, I think there is a error because this a perpendicular and b vector are not in same direction. Okay, but I did not find out any solution. Actually there must be b mod and a cap. This is the right answer, but this is not correct at my point of view, but there is no other option here. Okay. So up to that point this is correct. Okay. You must do up to that point. Next question, if anyone find any solution, you must comment in the comment box for this purpose. Next question says expand 1 by x minus 2 in scalar series about x equals to 1. So this is the function. If you put at x equals to 1, you will be obtain this function. For first derivative, put this value x equals to 1, this one, second derivative, third derivative, corresponding value. So the Taylor series is x equal to 1. This is the formula f of x equals to f of 1 plus x minus 1 1 factorial f prime 1. That is the first derivative, and if you taking the second derivative and third derivative, so on. So if you put this value, that is the f of 1 equals to a at that point, and the corresponding first derivative, second derivative, and so on. So finally we obtain this expression. This is the Taylor series of this function at x equals to 1. Next question says solve the differential equation. So this is the differential equation which can be solved by using integrating factor. What is the integrating factor? There is the coefficient of y. When the coefficient of dy by dx equals to 1, then the coefficient of y taken as the integration upon the power of exponential. So this gives you e to the power 2x. Multiplied this equation by integrating factor, this gives you the derivative of y into e to the power 2x. In the right hand side, this one. So taking the integration by parts 2 times. So first this is remain constant, this integration of that one, and they take this derivative and this integration. Again integrating this portion by parts, you will obtain this solution. Okay, so this is the solution of this given differential equation, right? If there is any doubt, any mistake, you must comment. Next question say a particle moves in 2-dimension elliptical path where the equation of ellipse is x square plus 4y square equals to 1. So if you rearrange them, you will be obtain this equation x square plus y square by half square equals to 1. So the semi major axis will be 1, semi minor axis will be half. Actually half what? So plus or minus up. Okay. So at this point x equals to 2 comma 1, the x component of velocity is 2, find the y component. Actually you can understand there is a mistake. Why? The path followed by this particle and that path, so you can see the maximum value of x is 1, minimum value of x is minus 1, maximum value of y is half, minimum value of y is minus half. But here you can see the value of x is 2, so which is not valid or which is does not obey this equation. So there is mistake between this point or this. So if this was 4, I think this will be correct. Okay, so there is a mistake. You can correlate this equation and this point. So this point is out of this ellipse. Okay, so just you see the procedure if this point is within this ellipse. Okay, so take this from the point you will be obtain the expression of y. So any point r vector equals to I cap x plus j cap y, any position vector. So y is replaced by this expression, and taking the velocity dr dt. So this is I cap dx dt, and taking the derivative is like that. So this is the x component of velocity, this is the y component of velocity. The x component of velocity is 2, so this dx dt is 2, this is x component, and y component of velocity is like that. So if you put this value at this point, this x equals to 2 and dx dt of already obtained 2, so you will be obtain this one. So that's why you get this complex number. Okay, so there is a anomaly in this question, that's why we get this complex number. If this point will be within the, if the point will be within this or the surface, or you can say on the, if this point will be on this elliptical path, then the answer will be correct. Okay, I think you understand the procedure. Next question, so that the center of mass of a system of particle is unique. So if you consider any body mass points and taking two center of mass, we first take two center of mass, one is C another is C prime. So for any particle, this is ith particle, if you say this is ith particle, its position with respect to C, center of mass C, is R1 or Ri vector, and the corresponding this position with respect to C prime will be Ri prime. So by property of center of mass, the summation of mi Ri equals to 0 and the summation of mi Ri prime equals to 0. So if C is center of mass, this property hold. If C prime is center of mass, this property hold. Now for factor addition, you can see C prime plus Ri prime equals to Ri. So Ri equals to this one. And now if you put this vector from in this Ri, so Ri is replaced by this one, taking this separate, and this is also 0 because this is again a center of mass. So you can see this C prime is 0. C prime 0 means, what is the meaning of C prime 0? That is, these two are the same point because their length is 0. So these are the same point. Hence the center of mass of this system is unique. That means for a single body or single system, center of mass must be a unique point, not the two different points. There is a unique center of mass. Next question, so that the aerial velocity of a particle moving in xy plane under the central force is constant. For that you need to know, that is the angular momentum constant for central force. Central force is this force which acted along R. Okay, so this force equal to mass into acceleration, that is the rate change of velocity. So this is dp dt. Hence you can see this r cross p equals to 0 because there is two term, and if you take this is two term, and this will be 0 because this is velocity and this is also velocity. The cross product of same vector is 0. Hence you can see the angular momentum of particle under central force is constant. Now you can find out, you can prove this relation, that is the aerial velocity is constant. How? If you take the point comes from this A point to B point, if you consider this point A and this point B, so if particle goes from A to B, then the area is equals to half r cross delta. This is delta. Okay. So the aerial velocity is derivative divided by time, you will be obtain this one. So r cross b. R cross b is nothing but h is L by p, because r cross p, we just say r cross p is L, which is constant. So L by m taken as h. So this is the constant. I think clear about this expression. So for that you need to first prove this one. After that you do that. So that will be the clear cut solution of this question. Okay. So if there is any doubt, any suggestion, you must comment in the comment box. In the next video we will be continue question number 2 and 3. So okay, there is another question, rest one. Okay, sorry. This is the last question of question number 1. A horizontally placed hollow tube has a cross section area A. This is the cross section area A, bringing up tube that gradually taper of A by 2. That means the area of this tube is reduced to A by 2. At that point the area is A, and at that point the area is A by 2. So by the equation of continuity, you know the velocity of the fluid multiplied by the cross section area of the tube is the constant. That means the velocity at that point V0 into A by 2 is must be equal to the velocity at the point of fluid multiplied by the area. So from here you will be obtain the velocity of that fluid at that point. This will be 2v, that is the incoming velocity of the fluid is v and outgoing velocity of the fluid is 2v. Now use the Bernoulli's equation, which says the pressure head, velocity head and the height head must be, the summation of these three things will be constant. That is pressure, velocity pressure energy, kinetic energy and potential energy summation will be constant. Okay. So, if you apply this to value at that point, you can see for this one, if you take pressure P1 and the velocity is V, and you can say that is this is horizontal, so their height potential term will be cancelled out, the height will be the same. So, V1 equals to V and V2 equals to 2V we put, you can easily find out the pressure difference is like that 3 by 2 rho V square. So, this is the pressure difference of these two endpoints. I think clear. If there is any doubt, you must comment in the comment. This is all about me. This is my contact detail and this is my YouTube channel. So, take care. We will meet to the next video as soon as possible.